What's good? Yes. What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the first official Sunday reset stream. So I'm planning to do this every Sunday, and basically, what's gonna be happening is a lot of things. One, I think I'm gonna be playing games and then just having a chat and then just talking. Basically, that's what I'm planning to do with this Sunday reset live streams. So today's schedule is mainly gonna be gaming, and firstly I want to talk about my absenteeism. Basically, absenteeism, I think that's the term. So I've been absent for quite a while, honestly. I think it has been almost a month. I've been absent for almost a month. I haven't streamed for almost a month. So I kind of have like reasons why I haven't been streaming for all that time. That's basically because I've been traveling a lot, and as a person who's a full-time media person. Basically, I'm a full-time photographer, so I run a media business full-time. So it requires me to travel a lot. Hence, a lot of times I'm not able to create content. Hence, a lot of times I'm not able to stream and all of that. But what I'm trying to do is to just get back at that regular streaming schedule, and just make sure that I'm active like I used to, basically. So hence I'm introducing this new types of live streaming where I'm saying like it's the Sunday reset stream. Basically, I'm just gonna be resetting. I'm just gonna be going live. I don't know how long I'm gonna be live for, but I'm hoping that it's not gonna be like one live stream. So today we're gonna be playing a little bit of Call of Duty. I play Call of Duty Mobile, and the reason I play Call of Duty Mobile is I kind of enjoy playing Call of Duty Mobile, and I don't have the hardware required to play the other games. Plus, I still feel like Call of Duty Mobile is kind of like it's pretty much good quality. It's pretty much good quality, and I feel like it's as much as it's as exciting as any other Call of Duty game. So that's what I play on a regular basis. So I'm just trying to make sure that everything on the other platforms is live and active. So that's what we're doing today. I'm gonna switch over to the game very soon. I just want to make sure that I push this one on Facebook. Basically, I want to get this to reach people. I want to get this to reach people. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. Okay, I think I'm gonna switch over to the game for now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch over to the game for now. Yeah, so that's what we're doing today. Basically, that's what I'm doing today. I'm just gonna be having fun. So if you enjoy this live stream, please do not forget to follow. Please do not forget to like. Please do not forget to subscribe. If you're watching on YouTube, we will be going to TikTok soon. Once they give us back our live access. At this point, we don't have live access. Basically, I do not have live access to stream on TikTok. So I'm just waiting for them to approve, if they will approve. So at this point, I'm not really planning on really like prioritizing TikTok like before. I remember there was a time where I used to prioritize TikTok a lot because I kind of enjoyed the engagement with TikTok, but the problems that came with it were just not worth it. Yeah, they were just not worth it, honestly. So that's I'm just gonna be streaming on the platforms that I've been streaming on for all this time. So you can watch us on Twitch, you can watch on Facebook, and you can also watch on YouTube. Yeah, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. We are still waiting for TikTok. I'm still waiting for TikTok. So I'm just gonna. I still okay. I need to share something quickly. I need to share something quickly. Then we can start with today's game. Then we can start with today's game. I know that it usually just lags a lot each and every single time I play, especially when it's like the first game that I play. It usually just lags a bit, but yeah. So if you see the first game lagging and all of that, let me just try and update my settings. Let me just try and update my settings before I continue. I want to make sure that the quality is okay. I want to make sure that the quality is low. I've been invited. I want to make sure that the quality is low, but we'll just have to wait and see. Just have to wait and see. I don't have music, by the way. I think I should find a way to play music in the background, especially in moments like this. So I think well, one day I will. For now, I'm still trying to get a hang of streaming and all of that, but I think in due time I'll be able to do that. But for now I'll just stick to this. For now I'll just stick to what I have. So as I was saying,
Get it.
okay, yeah, for now that's basically what I'm gonna be doing. Gonna I don't know what language is this, but
Welcome to Battle
that's
Royale.
the best part about playing Call of Duty.
Welcome to the battle warrior.
But I think this is definitely Nigerian. If I'm not wrong, it has to be Nigerian or something. It has to be.
Look, where you boogie?
So this is the issue that I was talking about. So now it's playing on high quality and it's gonna lag a lot. I wanna adjust it. It's very high quality, so it's gonna be a problem for me to play this match. But I'm gonna try. But I know that it's gonna be very, very hard for me to play this match since it's very high quality. It's gonna lag a lot. But I'm gonna try
Singapore.
because I lose the ranking if I don't play. I'll lose the ranking if I don't play.
Yeah, you want 2.7 K.
Damn it.
First blood.
Bwesoko wambeka na katundu konna ka black market.
Inakawambia dda.
Totisa mulimu wekigere wulo.
Lwawo kibanda ali wano boy mujje.
But it's not bad, honestly. I thought it was gonna be.
Batandikiddewo okuba abasajja boy.
I thought it was gonna lag a lot, but it's not. But I know it's gonna do that. It usually does that when it's combat time. When it's time for combat, that's what it does. For an example, I think we are dying here. Let me just show. You see?
Your teammate has been killed. Get the dog tags and help them return to the battle. Void Walker activated.
I'm just gonna run away.
Yo,
Bwegeza mwana. Yo cha.
unaleta 6 neighbor mtwale in charge choino manya. Tande go go. Ngena jipune yo. Yo kula o. Yo kutaka wajimpa dinze.
I think I'll be able to revive this one.
Sepeti. Omukulu Sepeti.
Yo.
Omeo boy, eh?
The safe zone is collapsed.
Otwayigaliza wano dogotaka zonna kakala mucheka bagige.
Get the dog tags and help them return to the battle.
Ng'opejja nnyo.
Gwe tugende mwana kapeke ku ndala.
Okay. Yes, but you know, one thing that I won't do is to make excuses. I will never make excuses. I'm not that good at Call of Duty Mobile. Honestly, I do not even know how I've managed to reach legendary ranking. I think I've reached legendary ranking. That was the first time that I reached legendary. It was last season. You know, I don't know how I reached legendary ranking, but I'm just happy that I did. So I'm not that good at it. I'm okay. I'm just an okay player. I don't wanna lie. I'm very average when it comes to playing Call of Duty Mobile. So a lot of times my wins totally usually just depend on the team that I have. You understand? If I have a good team, then usually we could win. Usually, if I have a good team and I just step in here and there, but having to be the person to save everybody else, it never works out for me. I should never be that guy. I should never be that guy. You see, out of everybody that played here, there's only one person who killed 2 people. The rest of us, we are just standing on 0. We're just standing on 0. So I think it's gonna be hard for me to reach legendary this season, but it will totally depend. Okay, let me just go back to the lobby.
Multiplayer, zile mabega.
And honestly, I don't think I'm ready to. I don't want to play multiplayer just yet, so I'm just gonna stick to BR. I don't think I'm ready.
Ojo, where is side chi?
What language is this even? Oh. Yeah, I don't even know the language. What language is this? I think they're playing multiplayer. They're running away from BR. I'm just gonna stick with BR for now. So I'm just gonna play with a random squad, basically. I think I should just stick to BR because I enjoy BR more than I enjoy what's this? I enjoy playing BR more than I enjoy playing multiplayer. Yeah, but I'll go to multiplayer for today because I'll just go to multiplayer after today. But it's Sunday. I feel like a lot of people are online and a lot of good players are online. You know, everybody's just having a chilled Sunday today. So they are deciding to punish the average players like myself. So that's what we are doing today. I don't want to give up until I at least win one game. I don't want to just give up. You know, that's not what I'm going for. I want to at least win one game, then I can at least give up. So that's what I'm going for. That's what I'm going for. If I win one game, if it happens that I win one game, then I'm definitely gonna go to multiplayer. But for now, I'm just gonna stick here. One thing about this location, this is how usually I know that the game is gonna be hard for us, is when we start at New Vision City. Because that's
better for you, number one.
That's mainly because a lot of people come here. A lot. Because there's a lot of stuff here. So I know a lot of people start the game here. You know already there's an enemy there. That's how I know that it's gonna be a tough one. If we survive New Vision City, then I'm telling you, we have a chance. But if we fail to survive it, only time will tell. Only time will tell.
Trap deployed.
I need to get either a sniper or yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick with the sniper for now until I get
It's time for a fire sale.
something different. The nice part is that we're not that far from the safe zone, so we can just play around here. But I know there's still a lot of enemies here. There's definitely a lot of enemies in this area.
Trap deployed.
Where am I going? Okay, there's someone.
Engaging the enemy. Cover me. Reloading. Changing mag.
There's somebody. I'm just gonna execute. No ways. Just gonna execute.
Talk to me, my man.
Just gonna execute. Okay. Need to go back up. Need to go-
Yeah, I am done.
One of my favorite weapons here. I actually use assault rifles a lot. I think there was a time where I used LMGs. So when I started, at first I did not know what LMGs were until I played with
The safe zone is collapsing.
I think it was there's this guy that I met also while streaming, so he taught me about the LMGs, and after that I've been an LMG lover for a very long time. Mainly because they can like basically because of the number of bullets that the LMG can carry. That's like the main reason why I enjoyed using LMGs. Apart from that, I did not know a lot about it because I did not enjoy that whole issue of having to what's this?
Trap deployed.
Having to reload in the middle of a battle. So that was very irritating. And after learning about the LMGs, I've been always using LMGs. Even if I get an LMG today, I'll definitely use an LMG. I think one of my favorite LMGs is Bingo. Yeah. Somebody here. There's somebody here. Where is he?
This is the water I gave you.
There's somebody. Me run away.
Trap deployed.
Got to be kidding me.
This guy's leaving me.
Who talking to this idea?
Why are these guys leaving me?
Time for a fire sale.
Hi. What's up? Why is that my quiet? Sure, something wrong.
The edge is coming.
What music? I'm thinking.
Where? Okay. Buy station. Self revive. How much money do I have? Okay. What do I need? An upgrade.
Skill chip ready for upgrade.
At least so far, I already have one, like, at least one kill. At least I have one.
Airdrop has been delivered. Airdrop has been delivered.
There's obviously somebody here. Most definitely there's somebody here. Okay, let me just go with the M4. Damn it, I think I lost my system. Did I lose? Yeah, I think I did. I think I lost my scoops. I lost my scoops.
Airdrop has been delivered.
Doing all of this is not a problem. The only issue is if they destroy the chop. That would be now the only issue. Okay, somebody's close by.
Yeah, put the nice.
That would be the only problem. Apart from that, everything else would be okay. But if we were like scouting for enemies this way and then we end up losing, I don't know why we are doing this.
The safe zone is collapsing.
I think I need the sniper. I just get the Tik.
Air patrol is coming. Airdrop has been delivered.
What am I buying? What am I buying? Okay, self revive. What's this? Stealth chopper, okay? Cannot afford it. Backpack is full. Alright. Is it possible to upgrade a backpack? Maybe I just do not. Okay, but it's expensive. It's expensive. Why is this guy taking the job? Where's everybody else anyway? Okay, I think I should just link up with these two.
I've seen that picture for me now. Not my picture. My picture.
Okay.
300.
Where's everybody else?
Like 5 minutes. Mm.
Because I see there's like 20 something people left and the safe zone is already a bit small. So you should at least see one person. Okay, the airdrop. I think a lot of them will go where the airdrop is. That's definitely where I think I should go also.
Heads up, soldier. It's time for a fire sale.
A lot of them will definitely come here. Do I go to the airdrop? I think I'm fine.
The safe zone.
Okay.
Your teammate has been killed. Airdrop is coming. Dog tag. Help them return to the battle. Airdrop incoming. Airdrop has been delivered.
Okay.
Trap deployed. Void walker activated. Engaging the enemy.
Wait. There's definitely more.
It's my teacher. It's not my
Dog tags have been scanned successfully. Your teammate will return to the battle when the next revive flight arrives.
They will walk on the one thing I say,
That's my kill. That's my kill. That's my kill. Okay.
Last 5 teams.
Need 4 more. 5 more. Okay.
Now she don't be a group all the rule about security. I don't be part of the beat her. And she got the group. And she got the group. And he the boss, they're going to talk. Say why you never say why you got the beat me. See me, I don't see the
Is he eliminated?
They're going to talk.
3 more. 3
you mean
more.
if you have beat than me, okay.
Okay,
Because
safe
today
zone.
I've seen you that because for that barrack, all the old girl is very person. You know, like they like control the children, like all this going outside, no go outside, stay inside. Man, me, I don't
Buy
do that
station is
now.
currently
But I
unavailable.
come back and you know, say like they go. I don't take the
Trap
phone
deployed.
because I feel like talk say they look at it, touch them. They look at it for anybody.
Airdrop has
And
been
they sing
delivered.
grow with that thing up
I
to
think the
now.
people that we are actually looking for
No singing voice.
might be
They
inside the
sing grow
safe
that
zone.
thing that they sing grow with those boys. Sing grow with that thing up till now.
There's a very high possibility. Okay,
The safe zone is collapsing.
eliminated.
Left.
Okay,
Getting close
to be inside of the safe zone.
Friendly stealth chopper inbound.
If they play, it's come from people. If their father dies, they don't manage their father well. The uncle say even get safe. What is uncle they get? They play. But what you want like the man for the safer? Any of the properties, they pitch any of the properties.
Two people left.
The children don't manage the wealth well. But that just it. That just a manage the wealth well. That boy, wait. As a small like this, Baba, don't they give girls money for school?
Okay.
I feel say you must be getting.
Damn it.
Trap deployed.
So these are usually as I was saying, like when it comes to playing Call of Duty, one of the most important thing, especially when it comes to these types of games, is to make sure that the team that you're playing with, it's kind of like, you know, it's a good team basically, because without a good team, then you will have a problem. That's exactly what transpired here. I think I had a great team. I'm not sure if they're gonna play again or whatever, but I'm just gonna check how many kills. Okay, I'm basically number 3. I'm not the worst, but I think they stole a lot of kills from me. I could have gotten a lot more. Okay, let me just type something. Okay, that's taking too long to load, and by the time I arrive, everybody else would have left. Let's see if I'm still. Let's see if I'm still there. Okay, I'm alone. But I think I can get more than one win. After this one, I'm pretty much confident that it can be more than this one. I just need to sort out a few things this side. Need to sort out a few things here. Okay. All right.
Welcome to Battle Royale. The match is about to start. Time for the mission. Get ready.
All right. every time we land here, I think it was almost it's almost the same similar situation to whenever we land at New Vision City. So every time we land here, there's always a squad here, just like us basically. So I think a lot of us usually just have the same mentality, the same way that we also had the mentality to be landing here. I think there's also a squad that's planning the same things. Most definitely there is a squad that's usually just playing the same things. Also, especially because right now it's almost, this is where the safe zone begins basically. So there's gonna be a lot of action here. Most definitely a lot of action. Vehicles. I think I need a proper gun. Okay, where's the assault rifle? Need to go for the assault. Need to go for the assault rifle. That's a sniper rifle. Sniper. Okay. I think it can also work because I have nothing useful at this point. Okay. Is the sniper rifle? Am I getting the same guns? Where is it? At the top. Alright. Okay. Okay, assault rifle. How much do I have? Just gonna take this for now. Okay, no, I usually just need around 5k to upgrade. Let's try and upgrade. For me to upgrade the skill chip, okay, somebody close by. Why am I letting my gut down?
The safe zone is collapsing.
M4. I think I'm gonna go with the M4. Noise. Need to go which direction? At this point, I know a lot of people will be coming over here, basically because that's where the safe zone begins. So there's definitely going to be a lot of action here. It's definitely going to be a lot of action to get cash and upgrade. Yes.
Skill chip ready for upgrade.
Why am I shooting? Cash.
The airdrop is coming.
Cannot afford anything. How do I get up there? How do I get up there?
Engaging the enemy. Changing mag.
This is one of my favorite guns, so I'm just gonna take it. AK-1117. I don't have cash still. I think, how many bullets do I have? Okay, I have enough. I think I'm okay. But the question remains, where are we going after here? As a team, of course. Because, like I said, it's always advisable to just travel as a team. But we are only 3 at this point.
Time for a fire sale.
Okay.
The airdrop is coming.
Okay.
Assault rifle here. Airdrop has been delivered.
Up to today, I don't know what this thing does.
Enemy down. Engaging the enemy.
I think we'll definitely have a problem if we do not move from this location. I think I'm gonna need to buy something else.
The airdrop is coming.
Okay, somebody's shooting.
Airdrop. Airdrop has been delivered. Airdrop has been delivered. Airdrop has been delivered. Heads up, soldier. It's time for a fire sale.
Okay, why is everybody going that side? Let me just get a proper sniper rifle for now.
Half of the teams are eliminated. The safe zone is collapsing.
That's way too far. That one is gonna be a problem.
Airdrop there. The airdrop is coming.
Okay, who's shooting?
Engaging the enemy. Changing mag, cover me. Reload.
Come on. I think they will definitely try and take the chop if we do not go. Okay, I want to be inside of the safe zone.
The airdrop is coming.
Airdrop has been delivered.
I don't know what's happening with number one. I think maybe it's most probably the connection, internet connection. Ish, that's the only problem with this place. Having to deal with this thing. Why are we not moving?
Airdrop has been delivered.
And I think if we had like, if actually number one was active, it was gonna be much better. So at this point, we are already outnumbered. See, there's already people shooting that side. There's already people shooting that side.
How's it, buddy? Number one is off. I think he needs to charge his phone or something.
The safe zone is collapsing.
Okay, I need to switch on my mic. Yeah, I think I just realized that he's not as active.
Your teammate has been killed. Get the dog tags and help them return to the battle.
No, I'll just go get his dog tag with the helicopter.
Sure.
There's a lot of
Sure.
loot in those boxes, man.
Get sharp, we need some. Sharp.
Let me quickly go and get that tag there.
Yeah, but I already see people that side.
That's fine, I'm just going to fly over his tag.
Alright. And I think you'll
He's
find
still in
me.
the safe zone.
I'm in the safe zone. I'll try and survive.
Oh, jeez. Nee, dis reg my maat. Ek gaan gou jou tag hierso kry. Jy kan my mos spectate. Ja, ek het gou jou tag gekry. En dan gaan ek terugvlieg daar na die safe zone toe. O, ek kan jou nie sorry, ek kan jou nie revive nie. Jy het net 'n sekere tyd in die game wat jy iemand kan bring.
Void Walker activated.
Okay. Ek Ek het teruggegaan vir jou tag, maar ek kon jou nie red nie. Want ons is baie naby aan die einde van die game.
Okay, there's a tank close by.
Don't you have a FHJ or something?
No, I don't have a
Oh
lot.
yes, I see it. Yeah. It's hunting me, man, it's hunting me. Oh no.
Airdrop
Yeah,
in. Buy
they
station
got
is
me.
currently unavailable. We have called in a strafe run. Airdrop has been delivered.
Damn it. They are following me.
This guy.
But I think if I can escape them, then maybe. I don't know.
The safe zone is collapsing.
I'm gonna try my best.
Yeah, it's unfair. nah?
Okay, it's coming. So I'm just gonna
This
turn on
gun is
this.
This game is unfair.
Getting close to victory. Void Walker activated.
Okay.
I think you should go into the tunnel. There where you were, that tunnel.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, go into the tunnel, run inside the tunnel. Then he has to get out of the tank. And don't you have plates?
Oh, okay. No, I do have.
Jeez. Watch out the zone. Oh no, you're not going to make it. Oh no.
It's a problem.
Damn it. Run.
I'm not gonna make it.
Oh, you
I
can't
need to go
go.
back.
Sorry, buddy.
I won't make
Yeah,
it.
but you can't go back. Oh well.
But I think we at least number 2,
Sorry.
maybe. Yeah.
Number 2, yes, man.
Like I said, it purely depends. So that was a very hard one to win. Honestly, it was gonna be the hardest battle to win because now we are battling against the person inside the tank, and I think it's a squad if I'm not wrong. Most probably it's a squad, but at the end of the day, we tried. We tried at the end of the day. Okay, let me just add. Yeah. What did I wanna do? What did I wanna do? I think I'm just gonna play again. Ish, I need to download this. So as I download this, I don't know if I should go back to BR, but I think I'm just gonna stay here because this is more fun than multiplayer. But I'm just gonna play 2 games of multiplayer if I'm not wrong. 2. It'll just depend. So let me just make sure that the other mode is downloaded. But I think it's gonna take time here. I don't think it will take that much. I don't think it will be that long, but I think it's gonna take a bit of time so that I can just go and play multiplayer. Okay. I don't even damn it. Let me just see. I don't think it's downloaded. Where is it? Okay, I need to download. I need to download this. Okay. Okay, okay.
Half of the teams are eliminated.
1 2 and 2 1 2. Yes. Okay. Before I continue, I think one of the biggest problems that I'm facing with Call of Duty, what's this Call of Duty mobile, is that each and every single time when I, like for an example, is a problem. Each and every single time, if I log off the game, for an example, as it was not producing any sound, so I had to reboot the whole program. The issue is that sometimes it gives me a problem with this Google verification, what you might call. So I always struggle with the, Google verification, whatever. So I think today is also the same situation. So I'm just trying to sort out the whole thing. Usually they just tell me that, I did not select the right things, but at the end of the day, it's like, that's pretty obvious. I know I selected the right things, but I don't know. So I'm just gonna try because it's giving me a problem. I don't know if I should. Last time I had to reinstall the game after I did all of that. I had to reinstall the game after refreshing and all of. So today I'm not sure. So I'm just gonna try, honestly. I don't know why they are doing this whole Google verification where you have to select and whatnot. I don't understand. So it usually just says wrong. So I'm just gonna try one last time. After here, I think I'm just gonna. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do something. I think I'm gonna reinstallation is gonna take time. So if it calls for me to reinstall, I'm gonna have to end the live stream and then just continue once the reinstallation has been completed. Because I used to log in using Facebook and all of the sudden Facebook doesn't work. I don't know what's wrong with this, and I saw that a lot of people are struggling with this, but I think it's mainly an issue with the people that are using emulators and not the people that are gaming on mobile. I don't think the people that are gaming on actual mobile devices are having a problem. But my only issue with gaming on mobile, the only problem with that is that I don't think I can be able to handle mobile, because I tried at a point. I remember there was a point where I tried to play on mobile. Okay, I think we are good now. Let's see if it's gonna log in. Okay, yes, like it. As I was saying, the only issue that I get, while playing on mobile is that whole problem of having to control the camera and having to control the movements. All in all, I cannot do that. I struggle with that situation, so it's not easy for me to control the movement and all of that all at once. That's my problem. If it was not that case, I think I was going to be able to just play on mobile. But for the fact that I have to be the one that controls and whatever, there's a problem to me. Honestly, I don't want to lie. I tried, honestly. I even got an additional phone, so that I can try and play on mobile. I don't think it's for the weak. The people who are able to play Call of Duty on mobile, I think they are underrated, honestly. I think they are underrated because for me it was a problem. For me it was a problem. Okay, transition is 2. Yeah. So for me it was a whole problem, and I won't even talk too much about it. But I think we are almost back right now. I can continue playing. I think I've been streaming for over an hour. Okay, almost 2 hours. This is the first time that I've streamed this long in a while. Like I said, I've been away for quite a minute, but I'm just happy to be back creating content again. I don't know for how long. I don't know for how long. But I don't know if this won't cause any copyright issues on Facebook and the other platforms, basically. I think I wanted to play multiplayer, if I'm not wrong. So I'm just gonna try and play multiplayer. But I only enjoy one mode in multiplayer. The rest are not bad. They're okay, but I don't think I can enjoy that. I think I only enjoy playing team deathmatch and domination. Yeah, team deathmatch and domination. The only one that I do not enjoy playing, I think it's search and rescue. I don't think I enjoy that one. So I'm just gonna wait and then continue afterwards. So I see people, I see South Africans are very fun. So right now I see people joking about the whole issue of who's this? The whole issue of black coffee. I don't know. I've honestly been away from the news overall. I've just been all over the place. So my focus has been very divided for some time, that I did not even have an idea of what was going on between Black Coffee and his, ex-wife. So apparently they've been going through that whole situation of, divorce settlements and whatever. Apparently she wanted to. I remember that one was also part of the news whereby she wanted to receive. I think it was around 120K per month, basically for her and the kids. Understand? So I think Black Coffee did not agree to that. So at the end of the day, it was that whole court issue whereby they had to involve the lawyers and whatever. And I think the ruling was, presented recently, because I think it started trending yesterday. And when it started trending, it was revealed that she was gonna receive half of everything he owns, basically, because apparently he accumulated the most of his success while he was still in a relationship with her. So by law, he is basically required to, give her something. You understand? That's usually how these things go. So there has been a lot of mixed emotions on social media, and mainly I've seen a lot of women saying that Black Coffee was being selfish. He could have agreed. Honestly, if you ask me, also, I feel like that was also the right thing to do. If he did not want to lose his assets and whatever, I think he could have just gave in to those demands. Because at the end of the day, it's not like he's only giving that money to her alone. He's giving that money to the ex-wife, and also I think it's 3 kids, if I'm not wrong. I don't know if it's three of it or it's two. I'm not that big on following celebrities' private lives and whatever. So honestly, I think he was kind of just trying to be selfish. He could have just given into that whole idea of giving the ex-wife what she required, because he has a lot of money, basically, and at the end of the day he still has to take care of the kids. So he could have prevented himself from losing a lot like he lost right now. But in situations like this, I always wonder how things transpire. For an example, I see that you know, if she gets, half of everything, will he still be required to, give monthly child support, or are they gonna go 50-50? I'm still curious on that matter. But that's the current breaking news. Black Coffee has to pay his ex-wife. He has to give his ex-wife half of the things that he owns. You know, honestly, at this point, I feel like it's also not a negative thing, as a lot of people might see it, because let us just look into it. I know that a lot of people usually say that behind every successful man there is a woman. So I feel like the wives usually just play huge roles, with with the things, because we only see the things that are on social media. We only see him. We don't know what the wife is doing in the background and all of that. So I feel like if he became rich while the wife was there, then it's only fair, because I feel like somehow the wife might have an impact, because the wife is also a brand on her own. You understand? So I feel like, a lot of people are just overthinking this whole situation, and I feel like it's also fair. I think this is not different from the whole situation of Leka. I think it's Lekaku or Lekau, the guy who owned Drip Footwear. I think it's also similar to that situation, but with him, I think what he did was a strategic move. You remember how people were saying that he owes the wife. I remember people saying that he owes the wife 50% of everything he owned. I think he played a chess move and then just let go of his assets. He just let go of his businesses and let it drown in debt, so that he does not have to give the wife anything, so that he can start afresh. Because remember, he also started something after the drip. He started something called Drip Sportif, I think, and right now he's pushing something called, I think it's Kite, if I'm not wrong. I think it is that one. So I think it was a strategic move. It was him avoiding giving his wife half of the things that he owned. So I think that he did it deliberately to, you know, so that the brand and the business can just be liquidated. He was just avoiding that. So I think that's a move that a lot of people take. But unfortunately, with Black Coffee, he is the brand, so he cannot destroy himself, to avoid settling. But like I said, at the end of the day, I do not believe that it's as bad as people think, especially if they had been married for a very long time like that. So it's only fair that she gets away with something. I know a lot of people will attack me for this one, and yeah, my only issue is that if she found him already established, then now that was gonna be the problem. Understand? If she found him established, then to me it was gonna be a problem. But if he was established while with her, then it's only fair that she lives with something at the end of the day. So that's basically my 2 cents on this whole matter. That's basically what I think on this whole matters. But like I said, I know a lot of people have a lot of mixed emotions, mainly men. I know that men will obviously have problems with this, because the way it looks like everything is usually in favor of women. But at the end of the day, if we think about it, there are kids involved. Kids have to be secured also, because they have a whole future and whatnot. So that's something we should also take into consideration. The kids have to be protected also. So that's just basically their safety. That's what I think. I could be wrong, by the way, but at the end of the day, it is my opinion. And I'm really curious to know what you guys think about this whole situation. Like, I'm definitely curious to hear what you think about all of this. So that's what I think. That's just me. That's just what I think. So yeah, let's just continue playing games. Let me continue playing games and stop with the politics and whatever. Let me stop with the politics and whatever. Yeah. Also, a lot of things were happening in South Africa yesterday on the 10th of October. So I'm saying yesterday because by the time of recording, a lot of things were happening yesterday. The whole Travis Scott. There were actually two artists in South Africa yesterday. There was Loop. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but I think it's pronounced as Lupe or Loop Fiasco. I used to call him Loop Fiasco. He was in South Africa yesterday at the Back to the City. Back to the City was taking place yesterday. So he was there. And honestly, with him, I don't take him as one of like a very, I don't think he's that big in South Africa. Yes, in America, he used to be big, but I think he only had one hit song. So I don't think he was that big of a headliner. I think the people that went back to the city were basically there for the South African acts that were there, and I'm talking about South African acts like the likes of Casper Nyovest. I think Casper Nyovest was there, but a lot of South African hip hop acts were part of that lineup. So I believe that a lot of people that went to that event did not attend to. Okay, I need to switch off my mic on the game. Yeah, I don't think they attended to see Lupe Fiasco. They just went there to see the likes of Casper Nyovest, the likes of Kane Kid. I don't know about Blakey, but I think obviously Blakey should have been there. So I don't think people went there to see Lupe Fiasco or whatever. I don't think it's that big of an act. And I know that people could disagree, and it's fine if you can disagree. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But according to me, I don't think that he's that big of an artist in South Africa as he is in the USA. And even in the USA, I don't think he is a big artist. The only problem with South African event organizers is that a lot of times when they bring acts to South Africa, they do not bring acts that South African people want. They bring acts that they think South African would want. If you go to any South African that you can run into and ask them to name one Lupe Fiasco song, they're gonna struggle to give you even one. Like I said, I only know one, and I think it was The Show Goes On, and it was, that peak time where everybody was tuned into MTV Base, where everybody was tuned into Trace and what so not. That's how I got to know that song, because I was a big TV lover. So people who were not like into that whole TV thing, they don't know him, they do not know his music. So bringing him, I don't think it's a good investment in South Africa, especially. It's not a good investment for the event organizers. I don't know if they got their ROI at the end of the day. I don't know, that they are the only ones who can explain, but I do not believe that they got their return on that whole thing. Bringing a guy like that from the US to South Africa, it was not such a great move. It was not such a great move. So personally, that's what I think. I don't think he is a big deal in South Africa. I think that there are, people that could have been brought. I don't know who, but I feel like there are people who could have like much more impact than he could in South Africa. He does not have that following. He does not have that fan base. The people who follow him, the people who love his music, or the people who pretend to love his music, are the people who are like deep hip hop heads. You remember back in the days, there were people who used to feel like they are important because they know certain people. There's other types of people who used to even gatekeep artists. They would say, you don't know who so and so. They used to even gatekeep music. They would say, you don't know this song, and there's other people basically. So those are the people that could most likely enjoy listening to Lupe Fiasco. Those are the people that could have enjoyed vibing to him yesterday when he was in South Africa. It's not even in the headlines at this point. I haven't even seen the headlines. The only headline that I've seen is of Casper Nyovest complaining of the ill treatment that he got, the fact that he says he was given 10 minutes to perform and whatever. Those are the headlines that I'm seeing. I'm not seeing anybody talking about the person who was brought from USA to South Africa to perform. Nothing. I've not even seen nothing at this point. But, if they are happy, then it's fine. But for me personally, I do not believe that it was a great idea to bring. It's similar to, I think Aries is a bigger artist in South Africa than Lupe Fiasco is in America. That's personally what I think. He has more pull than him. I think they should have just, given us somebody, man, local. I know they're trying to do things differently. A lot of people are just trying so hard to bring different people, but with this guy, I don't think it was a great investment, but I could be wrong. Like I said, at the end of the day, it is an opinion. You get it? That's my opinion. But on the other news also, I realized that Travis Scott was in South Africa yesterday. So the whole Travis Scott was in South Africa yesterday. And although I've seen some content on TikTok, although I've seen some content on Facebook here and there, it's very disappointing also, with Travis Scott. Travis Scott is big in USA, it's fine, it's understandable. And I'm not gonna say his concert was not a success. It seems like it was a success because I saw the stadium was packed. I'm not worried about that. What worries me here is the fact that I didn't hear any things being said about the concert. It was very different. For an example, if you remember what went on when Chris Brown came to South Africa, you remember how the vibe was. You could tell that somebody's coming to South Africa today. It was evident in the air, basically. We knew that a superstar was coming to South Africa. But with Travis Scott, not so much. With Travis Scott, not so much. The way I saw it, it was. I think he has. Right now, I think a lot of people who are the fans of Travis Scott are mainly, younger kids. I'm not that young myself, but I think the younger kids. I do listen to Travis Scott. I know his music, but I think a lot of people who are the fans of him are basically the younger generation. Compared to what was happening with Chris Brown. I like making reference to that because Chris Brown was basically a great example to a lot of artists. When he came to South Africa, it was evident that somebody is coming here. It was busy. You could feel it. Even as, the people who don't usually attend events, I felt it at some point. I felt it. And I knew that, today somebody is coming. Today somebody's coming to South Africa. So that was the situation. But with Travis Scott, I only realized yesterday when people started posting content on social media that, today is the day that Travis Scott comes. That's when I realized. Before that, I did not know. Honestly. Before that, I was not aware. I was not even aware that Travis is coming. But he came and he left. I don't know if he's still in South Africa. I don't know about leaving. But he came and it's just like that. I don't see content on social media. I don't see a lot of content. Even Fill Up is a big event compared to, what was the name of that event, by the way? I think it was called Maximus something. I think it was called Maximus something Maximus. That's what I think. I think if we look at Feel Up, by Casper Vest, it's a bigger event than the event that Travis Scott had in South Africa, because firstly there is content, there is user generated content that's being published during those events, and with Travis Scott, there's literally no content, because I know that with big events you don't have to scroll, more than 5 times before you can see content from that day. I'm just gonna make an example of, you remember the Fill Up? I think, which Fill Up was it? I think it's Fill Up the Dome, if I'm not wrong. If you remember Fill Up the Dome, you know how things were. You'll probably remember how things were with Fill Up the Dome. But now, it's a different story. And it's sad to see that, American artists do not have that reach in South Africa. They are not that big, basically. In SA, they are not that big they are not big. They are overhyped in SA. So it's a very great thing, because I don't see a lot of countries, behaving the same way as South African artists. South African people are behaving, because in South Africa we really love our own artists and we really support them. Remember what happened with the Scorpion Kings at that time? The people that supported the Scorpion Kings, there were a lot of people at that event. It seemed like Drake was in the country. That's what it looked like. So I see a lot of American artists making it a thing to come to South Africa right now. We'll just have to wait to see, because I think Kanye West is also coming. So we'll just have to wait and see when he comes in the country. But I see a lot of them are coming in the country. I don't know what the reason is. But, you know, one thing that I liked about South Africans, they said that they are not going to attend the Travis Scott concert. Mainly because, you know, the Travis Scott concert, they usually have this controversial things surrounding them, you know, controversial issues of them being demonic and all of that. So I saw people selling their tickets on social media. I saw people basically just not trying to involve themselves with that, because you must remember how powerful South Africans are. They once stopped a Lady Gaga concert. They once stopped Lady Gaga from coming to South Africa because they believed that she was demonic, and then she was gonna, you know, possess and whatsoever their kids. So they basically stopped that from happening. I think South Africa is probably the only country that did that. So this clearly shows the power that South Africans have. So a lot of them did not attend Travis Scott, because we know the Travis Scott concerts usually have people passing out, and I think people were passing out yesterday also. They have people passing out. They have people, you know. So it's all. I think there's somebody who also fell at that event. So I think people were just avoiding that, you know, because there were also fatalities at the point. You know, there were also fatalities at the point. People died during a Travis Scott concert. I think it was 10 people. So also I feel like this was something that could have been prevented, but I don't want to talk too much about it, because it's gonna seem like I'm against whatever, you know, just as people usually say. Whenever you speak differently about a particular topic, you are seen as jealous or something. But I'm definitely not. I'm just saying that we know that his concerts usually invite a lot of people. So it was also a dangerous gamble. But I'm just happy that we haven't had anything negative about that event so far. That's what I'm happy about at this point. But we know that they usually just invite an influx of people. But yeah, that's basically to conclude what was going on in South Africa yesterday. Like I said, there were people here. There were people. There were a lot of people in South Africa. A lot was happening. It was a busy weekend in South Africa. It was a very, very big weekend that I only realized late that, you know, today it's such a big weekend. I only realized late that it's such a big weekend. Yeah. So let me just go back to gaming. I think I've lost my focus. I think I should just go back to gaming for now.
The safe zone is collapsing.
The airdrop is
The
coming.
airdrop is coming.
I think they should. We're gonna lose this one. I wanted to say he should pick up my tag.
Your teammate has been killed. Get the dog tags and help them return to the battle.
Okay.
Holographic decoys released. Down to the last 5 teams.
I think I'm gonna redeploy very
Teammate has
soon.
scanned your dog tag. Wait for the revived flight.
Okay.
Only 2 teams left. Getting close to victory. scan successful. Your teammate will return to the battle in the next live flight arrives.
I think this match is over.
Stealth chopper inbound. We're almost there. Keep it up.
Okay. I did not do much in this game. I did not do much, and I did not play much of a role. But a win is a win at the end of the day. Regardless, a win is a win. I only have one kill. I'm the worst player in the team. I'm the worst player in the team. But this is my second win, you know. This is my second win. But like I said, it is very important to have a team. It's very important to have a good team. Once you have a good team, then you're okay. You're good to go. That's basically my strong point. That's my strong point. I think I missed a lot of updates, especially in the. Okay. All right. This is the funniest thing that I've seen so far. So what I'm reading right now is a post saying that Kaizer Chiefs has rejected the invitation to compete in the Kufa Cup. You remember that Kufa Cup? I don't know. I don't think this is official news, by the way. Hence, I said it's funny. So it's not official news. So if you guys remember the Kufa Cup, you remember that there was once a moment whereby people were making fun of Kaizer Chiefs for playing in that cup. I think it was called the wooden cup, if I'm not wrong. I think this is the one. So apparently they say that they have rejected playing in that cup because they want to try and protect. They want to focus on protecting the Nedbank Cup. But I know it's only. I know that it's only jokes. The thing is that with social media, you can never know which one is true or whatever. So you just have to focus on. On the ones that are verified. But the problem also is that people can just verify. They can pay for verification right now. So it's a problem. It's a problem. So I think I'm just gonna be playing one last game, and I'm just gonna take a break. Not only a break, so I'm just gonna end the stream after my next win. Not my next game. My next win.
Niveau 44 tout ça lui-même.
Yeah. After my next win. If I win one game, I'm gonna stop. But if I don't win, and it means I'm playing. It means I'm continuing if I. Okay, why am I the one in charge? Wait, this guy is not active. So I'm basically playing alone. Which gun do I go for?
The safe zone is collapsing.
I'm gonna use him as bait. That's the plan.
Engaging the enemies. Enemy down.
I think somebody else is coming.
The airdrop is coming.
Just gonna move.
Airdrop has been delivered.
Heads up, soldier. It's time for a fire sale.
The airdrop is coming.
Okay, he started moving. I thought he was inactive. Okay, there's a chopper.
Engaging the enemies. Airdrop is coming.
Okay, who are they shooting at me? The only problem is if I would lose this battle, I mean there's a chop.
Airdrop has been delivered.
chasing me.
Void Walker activated.
Who is the person that was shooting?
Airdrop has been delivered. Location exposed.
It's coming.
Airdrop has been delivered. The safe zone is collapsing.
Ah, he's been taken now.
Enemy vehicle is nearly done for.
Get the dog
Come
tags
on.
and help them return to the battle. Void Walker activated.
Ah, yeah. Squad.
Half of the teams are eliminated.
Number 14.
Airdrop incoming.
One last game, one last win actually. So I just need one last win. Then after that win, I'm giving up. Definitely giving up after that one last win. That's what I'm saying. Anything after that, just need one good team so that I can win. The thing is that I want to rank up. I want to rank up. I want to go back to legendary ranking. Okay, how did this guy kill more guys than me? Actually, I think I need to change the loadout. Easy. Need to change this. Defense. I think I need to change this because I think I need at least an okay, AK. Okay. Okay. Gunsmith, who is that? I think it's called. Okay. I need it to be red. If you can just get the. Which one is this? Is it sand? Does it snake? I need to add the optic. I don't need a lot of things, actually. I don't need to take a lot of things. I don't need to take a lot of things when it comes to this whole issue. I don't need a lot of things. I just need that gun because I feel like that's one of my favorite guns. Yeah, that's one of my favorite guns so far. Again, so I wanna see something. Basically, this is just a test drive. But I see a lot of people wearing the Undertaker costume. I don't know how they managed to get it, and I don't know why. Anyways, but I also saw some what is that execution? Also saw a very interesting execution. They have the Undertaker's execution style. But the problem with people is that they spend money on these things. I'm gonna troll people after here. I'm gonna pretend. What language are they speaking? Okay, I think this is Zulu. I wanna pretend like I speak Chinese. Wanna say something?
The match is about to start. Time for the mission. Get ready.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm pretending like I speak Chinese. Listen. Listen. Number 3, put things down, doing.
Number 4.
Enemy,
First blood. Your teammate has been killed. Get the dog tags and help them return to the battle.
Let's go first blood forward.
First blood in Jan Siwang Shail. Underground in Tuan.
Underground.
Yeah.
One is enemy.
Enemy is near.
Your teammate has been killed.
Cover me.
Get the dog tags and help them return to the battle. Holographic decoys released.
Sure.
Get the dog tags.
Oh, the company
Dog tags have been scanned successfully. Your teammate will return to the battle when the next revive flight arrives.
Semva kwakhe kubo.
Your teammate has been killed.
Jange shotgun.
Help them return to the battle.
I think I'm being trap.
One thing, enemy.
I too la machid.
Yeah. So squad.
Holographic decoys released.
iyahamba asadistracted ngoba ingahamba underground.
Don't give up. You can still return to the battle.
Wow.
Chief.
Wow, this is why.
Hi, Machita.
I'm trying to. What's happening? So, that was a bad game. That was the worst game that I've ever had today. I think I should have just ran away. That was gonna be a better decision. I should have just ran away at that point. From now on, I run away. The thing is that I'm worried that I said that I want to at least win one game. The zero squad. That is the zero squad. The first time. Everybody else is zero. Yeah, I know I'm playing again. Sometimes running away is a good decision. Sometimes you're not supposed to try and be a hero. Sometimes it's normal to just run away. That's basically what a lot of people do. That's what a lot of people could have done in the situation that I was in. That's what I could have done also. I don't know why I stayed. Okay. So I'm gonna try again. I'm not giving up today. Because like I said, I only need one win. Only one, so that I can just...
Royale. The match is about to start. Time for the mission. Get ready.
Tikendekeni ntwana.
Hey.
Nah, bese sitsakiwe yabo.
Yeah, guys, I'm with you again.
Hayi mina ngiphumile ngaya ngaletulu kwabhuda yabo. Nangibuye. Sebamba kwacholela simonto lesami ngiyasikhonvisa keti.
Met this guys.
Jikana. Sena ngifika arendlamnanga umuntu ulele.
I think this is the same spot. I don't know. Gain access to this. People need him down. Need him done for what? Sipping. I don't like scoops.
And the lento seyibuka kazuvele ujwayele.
Hey. Did I do? I don't like scoops. Number one.
Ibonakala njani?
First blood.
And then mina sengibhorana lokutolo ngiyati explain. Yabona.
I don't think people are aware that it's somebody who's staring in here. Let me just keep quiet so that they can reveal secrets. There's an enemy close by. I don't like the scope. I don't know why they keep giving me the scope. Okay. There's an enemy close by,
Umshita bheka number 4 basineke wona boom. Yakbo.
Trap deployed.
Engeke mibonele ukuthi sidinga i-remake. Umuntu.
This one, I need this one.
Tulang mo, babe.
Ipa mga footstep. Meron mo yung ruta.
Yeah, nalubo niya lang ang pass.
Trap deployed.
Dad.
Damn it. Why do I keep fully?
Ngifela sibofuni. Ngifela sikule muntu lobeka kubita.
Yay.
Ngifela sikule sabantu lobeka kubita. Nata ngikho ngibita wena ngibijani mara ngifela ikugcina. Oh, ngoti mina.
Trap deployed.
Nemuntu bomlizini. Shokusina kusibeka serious utoqhamuka kahle game mapala. Yeah, le voice efakele ngazimfati. Mina ngicabanga ukuthi ngento yabuleli machine.
Safe zone is collapsing.
Bengiva tindo tami. Net ngoba ngitsimfati. Yini? Kude mfati lo expecting. Nakanene beniphumela ukuthi ngisa. Beniphumela into serious. Vai sentir sair algum lanche.
That's like shit, man. It's one more I will go by.
Beleza, oh boy. Sanat Miguel matraxin, né? Tira matra.
Stai preoccupando buona cosa.
I think you should turn off
Proud.
for now.
That's why I put a flea.
For now. Because it's too loud, it's too loud, it's too loud, it's too loud, it's too loud. So I need to turn it off. I need to turn it off. I'll just take the tick. Here's the AK. Okay.
Mina tactical inkinga vele ukuthi ngishaye umuntu kohlupha kakhulu. It's either kubi nescope total vele ukuthi angifaki.
Skill chip ready for
Laba
upgrade.
limadropa bathenga igrupha laba lemali.
Khuphukile mina le bhayi. Kanti ngilonini machita net 60 hours. Cela ukuthi imali lengaka.
Mangani mani ufunani?
Holographic.
Ufunani phela ngikunini?
6K.
Sengani file cool.
Nayo.
Le bhayi lekhulu. 70 msele khulu. Baletha iningi. Faka lo 6K wakho ngisengethula la ngani.
Enemy vehicle is nearly done for.
Now incoming. Okay. Attack.
Kuletule kubo.
The squad.
Kuletule.
Half of the teams are eliminated.
Ah, damn it. Damn it.
Fast look you.
Airdrop has been delivered.
Okay.
Stealth chopper inbound.
The safe zone is collapsing. Your teammate has scanned your dog tag.
I think I have to come back to the same location. I cannot,
Sniper letul so.
I cannot come back to the same location.
Okay.
Nang sengethuma drop la ngani. Ngola sala.
Airdrop has been delivered.
Nah, I think I'm gonna try.
Number 3 ngibani ngisethu aselele sniper siletul.
Okay.
Them.
Huh?
Trap deployed.
Revenge.
La ile drop le ngani buyani phela manje.
Now, let's take out the
Na kutemba lokumuntu.
Ngiyakubona ntwana.
I hope they don't shoot me.
Ayikho reserve.
Na.
Hope they do not shoot me.
That's the
Ready for upgrade. Airdrop has been delivered.
I need to change this. Where's my scope?
Hey, don't take a gun, bro. I put it for number 3.
Where's the...
Medic, almost. After chopper.
Pelana. La ile drop.
Let's go with the top.
Damn it.
Vule medic, fair. Medic.
Uyalega. Zani medic sifaki.
Anglege. Ename
Sasa mateka.
Ename le two. Hoover.
Ketlisa yafa lento.
Enemy vehicle is nearly done.
Yeah, boy.
Nice. Nice.
Pelile buyasaba.
Medic, ntwana mani senisho kuzababuza ba.
Trap deployed.
Pelo vela pivo straight.
Airdrop has been delivered.
Machita mning to oka sing ne medic ni ambari ngade stutu.
Bike. Pelo na bike ntwana.
Ngithola besami. Ngimele wona Bhibo.
Isimelile ntwana.
Lo muntu ongihamba ngaya kabuno. Ushayisa tihlahla.
Teacher ledo.
Trap deployed.
Time for a fire sale.
$90,000 trade hayi kabi. La leyo ngifuna ufase kahle semali.
Kona kwemuntu la boxing.
Yeah, let's check in.
Friendly strafe run is incoming.
Asite ne light.
Ngaba litunye wabona.
The safe zone is collapsing.
The airdrop's coming. Engaging the enemies. Changing mag.
For squad.
Yeah, squad.
I take down one of us. I take down one of them. I teach.
Ras. Bayolishaya kakhulu. Ulifuna wena kufika. Ulifuna wena kufika.
Tiyahamba teach.
Changing mag. Cover me.
Pero teacher this one.
Hayi le cows yeah inkinga ngizoyishisa le match seyaphela ntwana sele 14
Bhibo.
ukuka
Bhibo, ngilamva kwakho.
uyafa coba ntwana nayi dondlula ufaka
Very strong.
ama ile izone echawa cobo le echawa mnayi ntwana lisotshela mligijima silungu street emaphumbu yeah, when she's young, man, China says only 2 teams left. Kabang after 2 minutes. Can you walang kona ko?
Ayun po.
Trap deployed.
Pet kichimati tut pone.
Dahil nung yung sagbo.
Droids released.
Ushayi.
Reloading. Cover me.
Awone pati saselo. Saselo mnakho
Ngale.
ne. Muntu letu wamdamage tombulala
Ichun,
wona.
T squad, T3. Kumalo nesniper
Oh, kila
ngala.
ngamaboom.
Buy station is currently unavailable.
Bawo, sesengwelile phela.
Welile. Mangala phansi kwamaboom ko.
Friendly
Nama
strafe run
singwele
is
to
incoming.
pick up. Nangoke la phambi kwakho. Phambi kwakho. Buka imap.
Changing mag.
Yeah.
Namsengwelile.
The safe zone is collapsing.
Ang bon mo.
Na.
Only 2 teams left. Getting close to victory.
Na vulandlini.
Tila endlini. T2 ntwana.
Tithuko. Faka ama-trap.
Timemelela, yes.
Temunye ngumdokhile down. Cela umqede.
Reload. Mediti
Oh,
yan.
untuk siya spam. Pero what?
Moshai.
Ang bonggus le shotgun sa peli dia dapat magpulih. Ya. Iya.
Kasi abo uskeria.
Yes. So, like I said, I wanted to win my first game so that I can log off. And I've won my first game, despite the fact that I only have 1 kill. It does not matter. A win is a win. A win is a win. Yes. A win is a win, whether with 1 kill, whether with what. So I've won. So with that said, Buffett, thank you so much for watching. Whoever watched, thank you so much for watching and just having fun with me. I'm gonna be doing regular streams. Yes, as I was saying, from now on, I think I'm going to be doing regular streams mainly around, just a whole bunch of things around gaming, music, and just vibes in general. So, today is going to be gaming. I don't know what tomorrow is going to be, but with music, it's a problem because of the copyright system, especially on the platforms that I'm mainly streaming on. I'm just going to wait for TikTok, to decide if they want me to stream or not, and if they do decide to want me to stream, then I'll be streaming on TikTok again. But with that said, Buffett, thank you so much for just having fun with me. That's gonna be the end of today's live stream. Till next time, peace.